to today's video of Math Strategies Made Simple with Mrs. Braun. Today we're going to be looking at a visual representation of how to compare two different decimal numbers. So for example, let's take a look at the number 46 hundredths and let's compare it to the number 37 hundredths. Okay, so first of all I'm going to look at this 46 hundredths and I'm going to represent the tenths in green and the hundredths in blue. So I'm going to start with the tenths, and I can see I've got 4 tenths. So I'm going to shade in 4 of these tenths here. All right. And then I've got my 6 hundredths, so I'm going to go and I'm going to shade in 6 hundredths. All right. Now I'm going to come over here to the 37th. I'm going to do a similar thing. I'm going to shade in the tenths with green and the hundredths with blue. So with the green, I've got to shade in 3 tenths. Okay. And then with the blue, I'm going to shade in 7 of the hundredths. Looking at this, I can see that there's more shaded in with the 46 because there's 4 tenths here shaded in, and that's greater than the 3 tenths that's shaded in here. And so 46 hundredths is greater than 37 hundredths. Let's take a look at another example. Let's take a look at the example of 9 tenths and 91 hundredths. So again, I'm going to shade in these two different numbers using these base 10 grids. So with the 9 tenths, I'm going to shade in 9 of these 10s here. All right. Then I'm going to come over here. I don't have any hundredths in this one, so I'm not going to shade any hundredths. But I'm going to shade in 9 tenths on this one as well because I have the 9 in the tenths place. Okay, so I'm going to shade in there. All right, but on this one I also have that hundredths, but it's 1. But that 1/100th is going to make a difference for me on this one because it's that 1/100th that tells me that 91 hundredths is greater than 9 tenths. And so 9 tenths is less than 91 hundredths, thanks to that one little hundredth there. All right, let's take a look at one more example. Let's look at 85 hundredths and 58 hundredths. Again, I'm going to shade in looking at each of the tenths place. Then I'm going to look at those hundredths places. Starting with the tenths place in 85 hundredths, I need to shade in 8 tenths because there's an 8 in the tenths place. Okay, and then it tells me I've got 5 in the hundredths place, so I'm going to shade in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then coming over here, I've got 5 in the tenths place, so I'm going to shade in 5 of those. When you're thinking about comparing decimals, you can also think about money. Would you rather have 85 cents or 58 cents? And so, a lot of times that helps. All right, so looking here, I can tell that I have more tenths here in the 85 hundredths than I do in the 58 hundredths. And so that tells me that 85 hundredths is greater than 58 hundredths. Now, here's one for you to try at home. 34 hundredths compared to 3 tenths. I hope this video was helpful and we'll see you again soon.